Everybody, and welcome to the Grammar and Cross-Linguistic Connections Week 8. I am Mr. Program, and the things that you need to work today, as always, are writing journal, pencil and eraser, and you being super focused. Okay, let's get it started. I am going to invite you today to compare. We're going to compare two sentences, and both of them have a lot of verbs, so let's get ready for that. Our goals are, I will display two similar sentences with you. We will compare and contrast the two sentences and verbs, and you will write your observations and share your notes with your teacher. Okay, let's get going. I want you to remember the focus phrase that we learned in the first day of notice. Let's read it together. 1, 2, 3. I use verbs to show action. Hope you did it at the same time as I did. All right. I use verbs to show action, and we know that already. So this is our phrase from yesterday. An erupting volcano is a dangerous phenomenon. It explodes, shakes, roars, spits steam, and shoots rock and ash. So I already got ahead and imitated the sentence. This is what I got. Check it out. An earthquake is a dangerous phenomenon. It rumbles, trembles, rattles, shakes the earth, and destroys the landscape. All right, I like it. So now it's your turn to try to think about how are these sentences different and similar. Erupting volcano and an earthquake. All right, pause the video, and whenever you're ready, writing your notes and you have your list of things of similarities and differences, play the video again. Here we go. Okay, I guess you have your list ready. So let's see how you did and how I did. So first of all, let's talk about the similarities. All right, so let's go with the easy stuff first. Both have complete sentences. All right, and they're formed by complete sentences. You can see that the first one has a subject and a predicate, like we mentioned in the first day. The second sentence also has a subject and a predicate, subject being it, and we're talking about the erupting volcano. We're talking about the same. And then the predicate, all of this is a predicate. Same thing with the second one, an earthquake. That's your subject. And your predicate is a dangerous phenomenon. And then the subject and predicate from the second sentence, same thing. It is the subject, and the rest is the predicate. Got it. All right, so we got that. Both have a period in the middle because, as we said, both have two sentences. One sentence, two, and it's divided by a period. And it has a period at the end, too. I didn't write that down, but you know it. And of course, if it has a period, the next sentence has to start with a capital letter. You knew that too. I didn't write it, but you know it. Capital, 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 capital. Good deal. And we didn't put any more capitals because then who was it? Miss Veronica is going to be upset because she already taught us about proper nouns and common nouns. We shouldn't do that. If it's not capitalized, it doesn't capitalize. All right. And then both use verbs to show actions. And that's our focus this week. So we have rumbles, trembles, rattles, shakes, and destroys. That's kind of, tragic. But that's what an earthquake does. And we have the actions for the volcano too. They use commas to separate the verbs. In this case, it doesn't have to be a verb. It's just a list of things they do. So they use commas to separate each item. And both talk about natural disasters. All right? Yeah, an earthquake and a volcano. Good deal. Did you get the same ones as I did? Hopefully. I want to point out something that I didn't add to the similarities. Maybe it's not even a similarity, but just like Miss Veronica said before, if we're talking about did we talk about singular and plural? Yeah. So if we're talking about a singular subject, we use the verb that agrees with that subject. We're not going to put an erupting volcano are. because that's not correct. It's a singular one. Same thing for the earthquake. It's just one earthquake. It's saying an earthquake is. And since we use a singular noun, the verbs have to agree with that noun. It rumbles, and we add the letter S at the end because the verb has to agree with a noun. It's singular, so this is a singular verb. Rumbles, trembles, rattles, shakes, and destroys. Good deal. All right. And then both, oh, I did write it down. Sorry. Now, and both have the verb shake. Oh, what do you know? Shakes and shakes. Because, yeah, a volcano shakes in a way because it creates a little earthquake in a way. All right. And then we have the differences. There's not that many because I kind of copied both, well, one to another. So let's see. One talks about the volcanoes, the other one talks about earthquakes. All right. They have the different verbs. Okay. And the second only has one word and. Okay. Do you get the same things? Hopefully. Take a picture of what you wrote and hopefully you don't copy this and then send it to your teacher. I know you have a lot of more things that you can compare and contrast with. Take that picture and send it to your teacher. And that's your lesson for today. All right. That's your activity. Send those notes to your teacher. Don't cheat. See you around.